Okay, so I have to make this video after yesterday's abysmal performance and 2-1 loss to Southampton. Uh, if we go on to the game, actually, I think I got it up here. I do have it up here. Okay, so so let's have a look at the fixtures that we've had. Everton 1-0. Everton nearly got relegated last season. Tottenham 2-all. You could obviously argue that this is down to VAR and Mike Dean and the refs and everything, because the corner that Spurs got the equaliser from shouldn't have even been a corner. You could argue that, blah blah blah. We were dominant in this game. This was a good game, except for the VAR on Marco Correa's foul that should have been a red card for Moreo. This was a good game. This fucking appalling. Let's have a look at the lineup. And this is probably why it's appalling, because we got Loftus-Cheek as a right wing back. And we had Koulibaly sent off. We had Sterling on a yellow. We had Havertz. We had fucking Gallagher, who I don't think has ever really fit this formation. We had Mount here. Why is Mount here? Yeah, that was an all-round shit game. This one, I mean, it's obviously a win. Sterling got 2 goals. Gallagher, the first yellow card you could argue wasn't really a yellow card. The second one definitely was a card. So yeah, this game wasn't the absolute worst. It was a 4 at the back, which doesn't really work for us a lot. But then you got Southampton. So here we have the lineup, which I'm just laughing at now, because we got 4 at the back. 4 at the back has never really worked out for us, and we're still fucking playing it. Why is Tuchel still playing 4 at the back when 4 at the back is proven to not work for us? Our best formation is 3 at the back, or 5 at the back if you count the wing backs. For example, right? Let's find a game where we did. What the fuck is that formation? Let's see if I can get up the Champions League win. Oh wow, Google have removed it. Why have Google removed? Alright, I'll quickly go and find it. Okay, so after quite a bit of googling, I literally googled Chelsea, Man City Champions League final score, stats, fucking lineups, and nothing. Eventually, I googled Chelsea versus Man City matches, and it finally came up. But for some reason, in my other googles, this one didn't come up. So, let's see. So in this one, we played a 3-4-2-1, and we won the hardest trophy to win in Europe. And now we're playing this shit. A 4-2-2-2. With Havertz, who was fucking ghost for 99% of the match. With Mount, who was also ghost for quite... After Southampton's first goal, or their first equaliser, I should say. Or their only equaliser, actually. Even after that, Mount goes ghost. Jorginho, his defending was atrocious. Ziyech doesn't even want to be at the fucking club. What else have we got? We got fucking Kepa, who I think should honestly start against West Ham. Pulisic, who doesn't want to be at the club anymore. Brozier, who did more in 2 minutes than Havertz did in, I think it was 60 that he had. Chilwell, who I'm surprised Cucurella and Chilwell were even on the pitch at the same time, because I thought that they were fighting for the same one position, but I guess in this formation they can both be on at the same time. Gilmore, who I think should play more, that rhymes. Ampadu, who I'm pretty sure is actually in the process of getting a transfer. Yeah, I mean, we got dominated. I think statistically we did better. Obviously with shots, possession, blah blah. But Southampton were overall just tactically better. Especially for the first goal. Aspi gets the ball and he can either clear it for a corner or clear it up the pitch. And he clears it for the corner. I don't know if he was trying to pass it to Mendy, but Mendy does not do well with the ball at his feet. I don't know if he was trying to pass it to Mendy or clear it for a corner. He went to clear it for a corner. I mean, he kicked it out for the corner, and then we conceded from that corner. I'll give credit to Lavia. The goal was amazing, but fucking hell, Aspi shouldn't have even cleared it for the corner in the first place. He should have just cleared it up the fucking pitch or passed it to someone else. Just do not give away the corner. We conceded from that corner. But what is this formation? Because we are so open down the middle here. These 4 players here aren't defenders. Even Loftus-Cheek arguably isn't much of a defender. He's more of an attacker. But these 4 here were made to do defensive work despite not being defenders. We brought Sterling from City to score goals, which, to be fair, he did that. He did his job. Sterling has been carrying us this season so far. Sterling has been amazing so far this season. And now we are going into a new season without a striker as it stands. Can you believe that? We're going into a new season without a striker. Let's have a look at the table. We are 6th. Our last 5 games have been a win, a draw, a loss, a win, a loss. Arsenal, fantastic this season. City, not fantastic, but as good as they need to be. Spurs have been great. Even Brighton have been great. Everyone above us has been pretty great so far. So, we are currently 8th. Compared to last season, my God, last season we were top of the table at this point with a very good goal difference. We weren't struggling with injuries or anything. We had competent players. You know, everyone was gassing up all these players correctly as well. But now it's the complete opposite, right? We are 8th. As it stands, we're not even getting Europa League. To be honest, as it stands, we're probably going to be battling for relegation at this point. So yeah, I predicted that we'd get 3rd. Right now we're 8th. I think we were like 12th the other day or something. But of course, at this point in the season, there's literally like 1 or 2 points between all the teams. So you could be 13th and then go to fucking 5th just from one game. But obviously, when it gets to a later point in the season, it's literally every game is a must win. Because if you don't win it, then you're not going to get a place that you want. So we have this formation, which was absolutely atrocious. We never do well with a 4 at the back. And Aspi, who has had a shit ton of games. I mean, like a ton of games that were shit, I mean. Aspi, I like Aspi. I think he's a great captain, or was a great captain anyway. I think he's fine, as he was before, but I don't know, it's just, he's had a run of bad games, I feel. So let's have a look at OneFootball, who went over the player ratings. Because this is pretty much summed up my thoughts. Mendy looks like 5 out of 10. Looks like he had done better, or he could have done better for the equaliser. Aspi, his limited movement is becoming a real problem. Offered nothing down the right. Thiago Silva wanted no part of Adams. Looked terrified to compete in the air. Thiago Silva, I honestly thought was pretty good. He had a fantastic goal line clearance. Koulibaly, some really nice passing, but a lack of cover in this formation really exposed his aging legs. Exactly. Koulibaly, he has no cover here. He is wide there. Then you've got Cucurella. Had to do all the running for his entire defence. Only so much he could do. Cucurella, another one that had a fantastic goal line clearance. Loftus-Cheek seemed flustered back in his natural midfield role. Off a half time with an injury. That is unfortunate. Jorginho offered no cover for his defence whatsoever. An embarrassing dive after the ball was kicked towards his face. I mean, the dive is whatever, but Jorginho again did absolutely shit in defensive stuff this game. Then what else have we got? Where were we? Jorginho. Mount made a few nice runs, but completely lost control of the game after Lavia's equaliser. Ziyech, who doesn't even want to be at the club. The odd nice pass, but nowhere near impactful enough for a player trying to push for more minutes. I think he's trying to push more for a move away from the club. But yeah, he's been started in games. Why is he being started if he doesn't even want to be at the club? Sterling, one of the best players on the pitch for us. Put a shift in, but was a little sloppy in front of the goal. Good composure for his opener. Havertz, good for the first 10 minutes, then absolutely woeful for the next 50 before Tuchel rightly dragged him off. Hindered more than helped. I absolutely agree with that. Brozier came on for Havertz and did more in 2 minutes than Havertz did for, I think it was 60 or something. Havertz was ghost for appearance the entire game, and then Brozier comes on, gets between two defenders, wins the corner within 2 minutes of coming on. Did more than Havertz. Then we have... what's it? Kovacic immediately made the positive impact, but still couldn't change things. Pulisic, who also doesn't want to be at the club, he went down the tunnel without clapping for the play, or without clapping the away end yesterday. A bit like what Fofana's been doing with Leicester, but now he's actually managed to get the transfer that he wanted. Pulisic, I think we've actually blocked Pulisic's transfer that he wanted, which I find stupid. He doesn't want to be at the club, so why are we keeping him here? Where is it? So, Pulisic, similarly impactful straight off the bench, but soon faded. Pulisic kept on losing the ball as well. Chilwell, almost looked like he was trying not to get involved. Brozier, starved of service, but looked a genuine threat when he did get the ball, entitled to feel as though he deserves more minutes. And I've said on stream before, I've said on my watch-longs before, I want to see Brozier start some games. I think that Brozier has got it in him to start some games. He's done more in that 2 minutes than Havertz did in the entire 60 or whatever that he had. I think that Brozier... I want to see Brozier start against West Ham. I'm saying it. I want to see him start. Then we've got Tuchel, a 4-man defence with 3 players over 31, shielded by Jorginho. Felt like tactical suicide, obviously struggling with injuries, but it's his job to find effective solutions. So Reece James was ill for this game, which he is a key player. He's one of our best players. But even so, what the fuck is this formation? Why not go with a formation that has won us titles and that works for us? I don't get it. Why are you doing this? What is the 4-2-2-2? 4 at the back has never worked for us. Every time that I see 4 at the back, I go on Twitter at half time and see so many tweets about saying, why are we doing 4 at the back? And I'm not saying that people are experts, but I'm saying it's always the same fucking thing. 4 at the back never works for us. And then of course we got Aubameyang, who I want at the club. So we've got Fabrizio Romano. I think this is the latest tweet about Aubameyang from Fabrizio. Pierre Aubameyang update. The 2 clubs are in direct contact today as they want to reach an agreement in the next hours. Been told that Marcos Alonso is again part of the deal. Chelsea have made a new proposal with fixed fee plus Alonso up to Barca now. And this was at 3:25. It's now about 6:25 for me, local time. UK time, and since then I have heard that we have what's the word? We've removed an offer. Basically, here we go. That's the word. Chelsea have withdrawn their offer of 15 million euros for Aubameyang. The move is stalled for now. So we need a striker because we don't have anyone competent right now. Obviously, I think Brozier could be excellent for us, but a Brozier and Aubameyang could potentially be in rotation. Brozier could start a few FA Cup games. Aubameyang probably start more Premier League games. But we've stopped trying to get Aubameyang, it seems. And then, yeah, here we go. Here it is. So Chelsea have withdrawn their offer for Aubameyang. His departure is stopped. Let's actually quickly reload this page, see if there's anything new, just very quickly here. Okay, no, that's the latest update. Okay, so then we have this. Mason Mount and Kai Havertz have played a combined 777 minutes this Premier League season, and they haven't got any goals or any assists. Mason Mount was the player of the season last season. He was my favourite player last season. I think it was double digits. I mean, that's not difficult, but I think it was like in the 20s for goals plus assists. And right now he's played nearly 1,000 minutes, and he hasn't got any goals or any assists. Raheem Sterling is carrying us right now. And I've said it since pre-season. I feel like Raheem Sterling has probably downgraded from going from City, who won the Premier League last season and the season before and nearly won a Champions League, to Chelsea, who are losing to MLS teams and losing to fucking Southampton and Leeds, where City would dominate both those teams. It is a downgrade. For now, anyway. Maybe we can improve. I hope we can, but right now it is a downgrade. So yeah, that's all I've got to say for this one. It seems that Chelsea are in the banter era of the club. In terms of Tuchel getting sacked, I don't think that he should right now, because I don't think it makes any sense for Tuchel to get sacked when Bowley has spent the past 2 months buying him players that he wants. Why would you sack your manager after spending the last 2 months be like, okay, what player do you want? Okay, this guy cool. Let me get all the players that you want. Oh, by the way, we're now actually going to sack you after spending the last 2 months getting all the players that you wanted. It makes no sense. So I think that's the reason that he won't get sacked. But I do feel like he's on tight ice. I feel like he needs to improve his tactics. Because what is this? I think the scoreline says it all. What the fuck is this formation? Why are we playing a keeper that can't have the ball at his feet? I don't get it. I do not understand it. I don't think Tuchel will get sacked just yet, but I think that he's probably on slightly thin ice. If we get any worse results, then I don't know. I feel like Todd Bowley is not going to want to sack him after the transfer window that we've just had. But at the same time, we do need the results. You've got the players that you wanted, or you're getting more players that you want. You get the results. Simple as, really. So yeah, that's it for this one. I want Brozier to start against West Ham. I want Fofana to start against West Ham. I think he's probably going to be able to, hopefully. I want them two to start. I want us to go back to a 3-4-2-1 or 3-4-3, because that seems to work. I want us to go back to that. I want Brozier starting over Havertz. I want Fofana starting over Azpi. I want Reece James to come back. He's been ill, but I want him to come back. I don't mind who starts between Kukurea and Chilwell. I thought that both were fine. But yeah, that is it for this one. So I don't know when the next video will be when Chelsea decide to make a transfer, or when I have to make another video like this. So yeah, that's it for this one. See you on the next one. Peace out.